few years ago, Jez Coleman, one of our contributors, started doing a lot of work with a company called Costal Kits. They have been producing a range of bases for a few years now. What first drew my attention was their blurred effect bases, which, if you mount your model on a pole over the base, really gives the impression of speed, like the aircraft is flying at low level across the landscape. But then they started releasing what we're looking at here. This is one of their aircraft hangar bases in 1/48 scale. This is one of the earlier ones, and as you can see, it really does look quite dramatic and three-dimensional. In fact, the base is made up from two flat pieces of card. They really give an illusion that you're looking at something a lot bigger than it actually is. As I said, this particular base has been around for a while and is available in a number of different scales, this being the 1/48 scale example. The basic aircraft hangar has a floor plan of 420mm by 297mm. To give you an idea, this is probably adequate for nearly all single seat fighters. You can even get slightly larger aircraft on there. Now the second base we're going to look at is the Hangar Deck. This again is 1/48 scale and is slightly shorter. It's only 200mm high at the back, but still has quite a large floor area of 420 by 297. So near enough anything with folding wings would fit on this. A Greyhound, a Tomcat in 1/48 scale with space to spare. Now this shows the learning curve that Costal Kits have been on with this basis, because on the preceding one, when you looked at the windows, there was nothing behind them. It was just a plain white square, which was perfectly adequate. It fooled the eye. This takes it to the next level, because now what we have here is we're looking at the lift of the aircraft carrier hangar. So you can see that we have the yellow and red warning line at the back. There's even a representation of the raised stanchions. The lift is actually raised, so it's above the eye line at the top. And behind we have a nice flat C. This really, really is effective. It just looks absolutely superb. They've also made a range of carrier deck bases which have different sea states, so you can have a stormy sea in the background. You know, this really is a lovely way to display your model. I can't say how pleased I was with this particular one. So much so I've had to start a Tamiya Phantom just to use it. And now we're moving on to the latest base. This is the Hangar Diorama. Now here we have three flat card bases that make up the back wall, side wall and floor plan of an aircraft hangar. Obviously this is modern day. We've got ventilation units on the walls, electrical conducts and some health and safety markings. This is quite a large base. It's bigger than the preceding ones. It has a width of 550mm, a depth of 300mm and a height of 250mm. To give you an idea of size, this will almost fit an SR-71 Blackbird in 1/48 scale with a little bit of overhang, but certainly nearly any other larger aircraft will easily fit onto it. Again, really, really impressive. Now in a short while I'm going to show you some photographs that appeared on Facebook the night before I filmed this, which shows what someone has managed to do with one of these hangars and how realistic they look. As I said, they are available in a wide range of sizes, from 1/44 scale up to this big 1/48 scale hangar. Prices range from £6.95 in the smaller scale up to this, the most expensive, at £35. But like any tool or photographic background, once you have it, it will never go anywhere. You just need to keep it clean. And you know, this is just going to be a brilliant way to photograph our models. I'm sure you're going to see a lot of these bases in Phoenix scale magazines over the next few years. And it is just a small part of the range. You have sci-fi, you have sea bases. There is just so much that Costal Kits are doing. So have a visit at their website, www.coastalkits.co.uk. and I thank them for providing the review sample.